Brand new week. We are approaching midweek. Where are we? Monday, March 15th. Yes, March 15th. GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, 99.5 FM. Thank you for joining me on the National Outlook. Government slaps leg one Stelling contractor with over $400 million lawsuit. Here we go again. $400 million lawsuit. That's almost $500 million, my fellow citizens. And the money to pay for that project that was not delivered is being funded by you. Sure, this or that foreign bank, this or this development bank, but we've got to repay it. This country is responsible for repaying its debts. And ultimately, you and I, the taxpayers, have to repay. So whenever it's not just corruption, it's the corruption where people enrich themselves, if that is involved, or negligence, or just incompetence, whatever it is, we end up not getting the service and paying the price. So I think I detect the fingerprints of Bishop Edgehill, the Honorable Minister of Public Works, who is recently came out and railed against contractors and threatened lawsuits that he's gonna get serious, and I think he has, because through the Attorney General, the Bishop's name is not mentioned here, but leg one Stelling, I think, qualifies as Public Works and come down to his portfolio. But the Attorney General has brought that suit, and look, whatever it is, the contractor got a whole lot of money, a couple of $100 million up front. The project was supposed to take 6 months, and it's 2 years later, and the Stelling we don't have a proper Stelling. We don't have what was contracted for, what was signed and agreed to. We're still waiting. So, there comes a time when enough is enough. It could be your place. I don't care which government you've supported. I don't care which government I have backed at one time or another. If it happened under their watch, they are responsible. And when it happens in my neighborhood, I feel the effects. And that should be your outlook. That should be your state of mind. That when the school is leaking, or the road you've got to dodge, and the cows are coming and the motorcycles are coming full tilt from the other side, endangering that motorist and endangering yourself and your property, here's what happens. You end up in the soup again because somebody failed to deliver what they're doing. So as the government takes, I think, an increasingly harder line, I would like to see this be across the board. And what I mean by across the board, in this country, I think it's the world over, so let's not quibble over that or make any mistakes about that. Businesses support both sides, and as many sides as they can afford, in the political equation. The ones that look like they're going to get into power. They do that. They give the opposition, they give the government of the day. So it's called greasing the wheels. That, remember, I was there and I gave you something when you were not in power, and when you were in power, I did give you something, millions of dollars in campaign contributions and political contributions. So what I'm calling for, what I'm hoping to see, is that the new government is pretty even-handed in terms of how it brings these lawsuits. Here's the bottom line. People don't deliver, contractors don't deliver, we take them to court. We can give them an opportunity, a one-off, a one-time, to make good, and to make good quickly within a finite time frame, and without any additional monies. Just get the job done and we'll move from there. If they don't, we slap them with a lawsuit and we move to recover the money spent. Until next time, this is GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.1 FM. Thank you for joining us on the National Outlook.